Well, joining us on this week's Influencers Inc. is Salim Jamdar. Thank you very much, Salim, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. We've been tracking all your videos over the last couple of years and weeks, and interesting content out there. I think there's a whole flood of creators in the economy, and I think it's just absolutely wonderful to see so much content. But Salim, tell us a little bit about how your experience has been, because the kind of videos that you put up, you've established a niche for yourself.
Well, I think my journey has been a little different compared to other content creators. I started out as an engineer, I think, like most of them. But after that, I joined film school and I've studied acting and filmmaking. And as being an outsider, you don't really get an opportunity directly into the industry. That is how I kind of chose YouTube to showcase my talent. And I didn't know where it'll take me. It just suddenly took off, and I'm really glad that today we have these opportunities where we on our own can come up with content and showcase what we can do. And it's come to a point where now I am doing a web series called Sala Salil, and it's on Hotstar as well. So eventually this is kind of leading me to where I want to be. So I'm really happy.
Tell us a little bit about the whole content creation journey out there. Like, you said that you've been experimenting different formats. Acting was one avenue that opened up for you because of YouTube videos. So tell us a little bit about how you plan your content, because when we talk to so many influencers and content creators right now, they have a set calendar that they stick to. So is it something that you follow as well?
I don't really follow a very strict calendar because, as I said, my content is not really something that comes out weekly or every 4 days. It's more art based. It's more film based. You can say if you see my videos, they are comparable to shows that you'll see on platforms, or maybe you could call them short films, which have music, which have songs in them. So in a way, like a mini film. So as I said, it's a showcase for what I can do. And since art cannot be really constrained with every 4 days I have to put this, so I can't really follow that, but I try to be as strict as possible with myself. But I have to balance it. I cannot completely have a schedule of every 3 days I have to put something, because that will then hamper with my creativity. So right now, the show that I'm doing, Sala Saril, it has 5 episodes. So I'm trying to be as consistent with the uploads as possible. It's a little difficult, but I'm shooting one episode, then I edit that, then the next one is shot, then the next one is being written. So all of it is happening at the same time. So yeah.
What about short form content? Because at this point in time, people on Instagram, on other social media platforms, all want to consume really short content. Like reels are the big rage right now. So do you think that you could sort of deliver content to suit these kind of new tools that Instagram and other apps come up with?
I think if you are creative, you can always do that, because some people do complain about short format and then say it's like there's no creativity in there. So now it is true to a certain extent, but not completely, because many people can use it in many ways. Now, since I am a singer, I can just put up a 30-second singing reel, and then I can be like, okay, let me show what I can do in these 30 seconds, right? Let me show my voice ability in these 30 seconds, for example. And there is so much of this long format content that I've done, and they have these small pieces that are really useful, and I can always pick those small little things out, cut them out in reels and put them out on my social media as well. There are little messages that I kind of give through comedy, humor, through music in my longer format videos. So I can always cut these little parts, or snippets as you call, and put them out. So I try to do that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can happen.
In this whole creators economy world, there's always a tussle for followers. The more followers you have, the bigger social media star you are. What's your view on all these metrics on Instagram and other social media platforms?
See, I am a little, I'm not so for all of these. I'm more of a YouTuber. I mean, if you would like to call me one thing on social media, then I make YouTube content, and that is thoda longer format wala content. I was frankly never really good with social media and stuff. In fact, when I started getting famous, people told me that you should have an Instagram account. You should, start putting pictures and stuff. So at that point, only pictures used to go up. So I just accidentally started. Thank God I did it, because today I have a verified account, and it is important, because I've seen when people want to cast you, they look at your profile and then they see a verified tick. So that kind of adds to your profile, I guess. Yeah, so it is important. Not for me personally, but for others. So I have to maintain it. In my case, I'm telling you.
Right. What's your view on monetization and brand collaborations? As a creator, I'm sure you must be getting many such opportunities for collaborations. What do you think should be the way forward? Because at this point in time, there are lots of nano micro influencers that are also coming into the whole play.
Yeah, I actually made an entire video about brands and how celebrities kind of tackle this. Even the bigger celebrities and the smaller celebrities, it was based on these irresponsible kind of brand endorsements. And my concern with this is now, 10 years ago, we had only cricketers and Bollywood stars. Now we have influencers spread out everywhere, right from say 5K followers to, 5 million. Everyone is an influencer. So I think all of these people should be really careful and responsible as to what they sell to their audience, because there's everything out there. And I think there are many, many, many good things also that need to reach out, and they should just be a little careful, because they should take the word influencer seriously. Because influencer means what? Influencer, you're kind of influencing the younger generation, the next generation. So I hope that people understand this responsibility and do the right kind of, promotions and placements. And it is a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. In fact, for me, the budget of my videos is pretty high. So I am definitely looking for a brand placement so that I can give out a good quality video on YouTube. Now, the latest series that I've done is going on Hotstar as well. So it's Hotstar is backing that. So obviously, when that happens, you get to express more. So brand doesn't just mean a product. It can be anything. Like in this case, it's Hotstar for me with Sala Salil.
Right. On this note, I'm going to do a rapid fire with you, Salil. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could direct a musical, what would you name it?
A musical? I am already doing it. It's called Sala Salil.
Okay. Who are your favorite creators at present?
I have one creator from abroad. He's called Rudy Mancuso. Not really anyone from India.
Okay. One parody that you always wanted to do, but you haven't done as yet.
I wanted to do Dil Chahta Hai, like it's a travel music video, right? So I wanted to do this where all of these people are traveling, but they are all stuck in their phones, and how they're not kind of being in the moment. So Dil Chahta Hai Hum Na Rahe Kabhi Wi-Fi Ke Bin was something that I had sort of, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to pick your preference, acting or music, which would you pick?
Acting.
Okay. If Bollywood were to make a biopic of you, which star would you think would play you?
I think I have to do a lot before I deserve a biopic. And people say that you resemble Aditya Roy Kapoor a lot if I have a stubble. So maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like being very random.
Okay. What's your top song on Spotify Rap?
My top song. I really like old songs. I don't know if people know Hemant Kumar songs. So Hai Apna Dil To Awara. Hai Apna Dil To Awara. That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
One influencer celebrity that you would want to collaborate with?
I'd like to collaborate with Ranbir Kapoor.
Okay. Okay. And a final request from our side, if you could give us one sneak peek of one of the songs from Sala Salin.
Okay. So basically, this is the title track. I haven't sung it because it was supposed to be about me, but it's nice. It has a snappy A. It goes like Sala, Sala Salil, Sala, Sala Salil, Dunia se nirala Salil, Sala, Sala Salil, O Sala Salil. That's the
Oh,
title.
wow. I think you sung it beautifully as well. On that note, thank you very much, Salil, for joining us today on Influencers Inc. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.